from McLaughlin Field here on the campus of Brookdale Community College in Lincroft, New Jersey. The Lighthouse Sports Network, in conjunction with the Garden State Athletic Network and the NFHS Network, presents the 2026 Monmouth County Baseball Championship. I'm Glenn Perry along with Dean Perry, and let's see how both teams got here. Ranney is the 9 seed. They defeated Middletown South 8-3 in the first round, and in the quarterfinal round they defeated top-seeded CBA 4-2. And then in the semifinals, defeated 5th-seeded Rumson Fairhaven 2-0. As for Howell, they were the 6th seed. They defeated St. John Vianney in that first round, and then defeated Wall 11-5 in the quarterfinals, and then defeated Red Bank Catholic, the 2 seed, 10-1. So the last 2 seasons we had CBA against RBC. Not this year. They both lost before they got to the championship game.
Yeah, a couple upsets there. They're going to be playing on a beautiful day, but might I add. The only issue is the wind. It's windy. It's about 20 miles an hour. Is it gust maybe up to 35 to 40, but it's 85 degrees, I think. We're going to double check on that.
Yeah, right now it's breezy, but it's not windy.
Yes.
I mean, not gusting. Let's put it that way.
Let's put it this way. It wasn't like it wasn't lacrosse about a month ago at Rumson. That was bad.
Yeah, that was bad.
So, but no, perfect spring day. They had a choice of Tuesday or Wednesday, and luckily they chose today because tomorrow there's a chance of rain. So
yes,
they picked the right day.
No, that I guess Howell had the option to play at home, but they decided to play here at Brookdale. So both teams are in Class A North, and both teams split during the regular season. As a matter of fact, there's the first 2 games of the season. Howell won the first game 9-5 on March 31st, and then on April 2nd, they defeated the Rebels 12-0. So it could be anybody's game today.
And obviously the pitching matchups will be big today as well.
Yeah.
Ranney's pitched a lot better as the season's gone on, so that's why they're in this game today.
Yeah, no question about it. The starter for Ranney is Noah Hines, 3-1 record, ERA of 3. As for Howell, it was going to be John Bertan, record of 1-0, ERA of 2.56. So
I guess we saw a red flag for
Hines, yes.
For Hines was the walks.
Yeah, 15 walks, 22 strikeouts. Yeah, he's got to cut down on the walks. And if he does that, he should be pitching a pretty good game today.
Yeah, 15 walks in 16 innings, so that's not good.
Nah, and he's also yielded 16 hits in the 16 and the 3rd inning, so that's
pretty good.
It's okay. Yeah, if he cuts down the walks, his whip would be good, but it isn't. So, but as I mentioned, Ranney's pitching well in this tournament, so. If they do that today, they could upset the Rebels here. Rebels are 10-6. Ranney's 8-8, but as we mentioned, they got momentum now with the pitching for the Panthers, so should be a good one. We should have introductions pretty soon.
Yeah, Ranney just got done with their infield and outfield practice.
Well, it's going to be a busy week for us. Tomorrow we're supposed to have the Ocean County Softball Championship at Adventure Crossing. However, they're calling for rain, so just keep an eye out and may postpone until whenever, maybe Thursday, but. And then, well, speaking of Thursday, we're going to have the Ocean County Baseball Championship at Central Regional. We already have the team set up for softball. It's going to be Southern Regional against Tom's River for the softball. And for the baseball, it's going to be Brook Memorial and Tom's River South.
Yeah, softball start at 7 o'clock tomorrow. That's a night game. The rain could be out of there by the afternoon, but there's a chance they might have rain tomorrow night, light, but they're on turf, so... If it's light rain, they'll probably play through it.
Yes, and on turf, you're right.
Yeah, whereas Central is a 4 o'clock start on Thursdays. It's just supposed to be cloudy on Thursday now. They were calling for rain all day Thursday earlier in the week, but just cloudy now for Thursday.
Yeah, no, that they were calling for maybe more rain on Wednesday, but it looks like it's just going to be a passing shower for about 4 hours. It's going to stop at around maybe 4 o'clock and maybe dry things out for Thursday, so they might have playable conditions by then.
The old window.
Yes.
Window to play, so here come the umpires. We got 4 umpires today.
Yes, we do, and I can give you the umpires right now if you want. Yep. Home plate umpire is Mike Maliff. First base umpire Mike McStuddy. Second base is Brady Becker, and third base is Mike Impressa.
So second time we've been at Brookdale in within a month's time.
Yes.
A little more than a month.
Yes, we're at Collins Arena there for the basketball, all-shore basketball games.
So the tad warmer today.
Yeah, I would say
actually, it was pretty warm, I think, the game we were...
It was okay.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good.
Fine.
Late March, after that brutal winter we had.
Oh, tell me about it. Yeah, that was a bad one. But hopefully we get rewarded with good weather now.
Yep.
This spring.
Yeah, tomorrow night supposed to be about 63, I think, something like that. And on Thursday as well. So both teams will exchange lineup cards, and then we'll get the introductions.
Ranney will be wearing the navy blue jerseys with white pants, and Howell will be wearing all whites with navy blue numbers. So similar colors for both.
But Howell's a home team, so they're in white.
Yep, being a higher seed. Yep. Wind's going from right to left, so keep an eye on that. So any fly ball to left, maybe he's going to carry.
Yeah, keep an eye on that. Yep, you're right.
We'll see if they have introductions here, where they're just going to play ball. Probably we'll have the national anthem for sure. Okay.
He's just going over the ground rules right now.
Yes.
We have one of the Brookdale people explaining the ground rules. Got a couple of wide bullpens.
Yeah, I mean, we got wide foul territory here,
Yes.
too. So
sort of like the old Oakland Coliseum.
yes, and even Candlestick Park was pretty wide, too.
Yep.
But, yeah, Oakland Coliseum was the widest. Good crowd coming in.
Yes. Late afternoon start. Sunset time's near 8, so you probably get at least three hours of, maybe 3.5 hours of baseball in.
Yes.
Assuming the pitching's good, we should finish.
Absolutely.
And the defense, of course.
Mm-hmm. Looks like they're done. You know, the umpires are conferring, so should be starting. As I said, we'll definitely have national anthem, but I don't know if they got the starters and introductions here. We'll see.
Yeah, we're going to find out. Normally they do.
Yeah.
And we have, yeah.
You know, they're going to line up now. So
Helps to have a PA system.
absolutely. Yep. Here come both teams. right, this is just going to start. All right, we'll give the lineups here. First for Ranney, leading off, second baseman, number 7, Brady Robel. Batting second, the shortstop, number 23, Ricky Lopez. Catching is number 13, Brody Gargiulo. Batting fourth, the first baseman, Brody McCorkle, number 27. Batting fifth, the DH, number 17, Jake Abrams. He's going to pitch bat for Noah Hines, the pitcher, number 11. Abrams wearing the 17. Batting sixth, the center fielder, number 28, Brody Morrow. Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 19, Nico. If I get pronunciation right, Omerman. Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 8, Braden Cox. And batting ninth, the right fielder, number 14, David Canton. As for Howell, here are your defensive alignment. At first base, it is Matt Ventrano. Second base is Ryan Tedisco. Shortstop is Waylon Kavanaugh. And over at third base is Derek Leotti. And it looks like the Rebels are here.
Literally.
Yes. Saying the red coats are coming right there.
Blue coats in this case.
Yep. Over in left field is Jack Quinn. Center fielder is Connor Acker. And over in right, it is Connor Halverson. Catching is Jake Leotti. And on the mound, it is John Bertan. Bertan on the year is 1-0 with a 2.56 ERA, 16 walks, 29 strikeouts, 18 hits, and 22 and 2/3 innings.
Yeah, I got to cut the walks down too. That's too many in 22 innings.
Yes. All right, so ready to go. All right, leading off will be Brody Robel. Robel is batting .500, has a .575 slugging percentage. Does have 3 runs batted in. And we're ready to start off here. Here's first pitch here from Bertan. And it is low for ball 1. Good breaking pitch there, 1-1.
And it dropped right in.
One swing on this. Good drop on that pitch. Looked like a curveball there, 1-2. Wind up here from Bertan. Now the 1-2 coming. Popped up, playable for the second baseman, Tedisco, 1 away. That will bring up Ricky Lopez. Lopez is batting .378 on the year. 4 home runs. 18 runs batted in. Outside ball 1. That one fouled to the right now to play, 1-1. Wind was going from right to left. Now it was blowing out. Now it's a little variable, I guess, now. Ooh, that pitch stays inside, 2-1.
Yeah, maybe even a little high.
Yep. That one nubbed foul, 2-2. Defense straight away. Infield and outfield. 2-2 coming. Foul to the right, now to play. 2-2 coming here from Bertan. Ooh, that one high and tight. Full count now to Lopez. In there, good pitch. Strike 3 call.
Dropped right in. The old knee buckler.
So 2 away. That will bring up Brody Gargiulo. That one is outside, ball 1, and a little high. Gargiulo is batting .265 in the year. Does have 2 homers and called strike, 1-1. And that one's a line drive to center for a base hit.
Nice clean single.
We're going to bring up Brody McCorkle.
Up, got a courtesy runner.
Okay, we'll take a look.
22.
All right. Since he is the catcher, take a look at what number 22 is. Matthew Lucci. That one fouled to the right. 0-1 to McCorkle. McCorkle's batting .281 in the year. Does have a homer. 10 runs batted in. Ground ball to short. Going to take the short route over to second for the fielder's choice. And that will do it for the inning. So in the inning, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. So we're going to head to the bottom of the first with the score, Ranney nothing, and Howell coming to bat.
Lineup, yep.
Yeah, we'll give it a lineup here for Howell. Batting first will be the shortstop, number 3, Waylon Cavanaugh. Batting second, the right fielder, number 2, Connor Halverson. Batting third, the second baseman, number 12, Ryan Tedisco. Batting fourth, the catcher, number 23, Jake Leote. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 8, Matt Vetrano. Batting sixth, the DH, number 11, Alex Bondaru. Batting for the pitcher, John Bertan. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 7, Jack Quinn. Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 6, Derek Leote. And batting ninth, the center fielder, number 15, Connor Acker.
And since the catcher had to get his equipment on, you have time for the defense.
Good. All right. First baseman for Ranney will be Brady McCorkle. Second baseman is Robbie Robel. Shortstop is Ricky Lopez. And over at third is Nico Oriman. Over left field is Braden Cox. Center fielder is Brody Morrow. And over right is David Canton. The catcher is Brody Gargiulo. And on the mound for Ranney, it is Noah Hines.
That's Howell.
Hines is 3-1, as we mentioned, with an ERA of 3.00. We mentioned 15 walks, 22 strikeouts in 16 and third innings. All right, there he is. There's the Rebel right there.
Got 2 of them, I think, walking
Yeah,
around.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
How appropriate for our 250th anniversary.
We were rebels.
We certainly were. All right, so leading off for Howell will be Waylon Cavanaugh. Cavanaugh batting .250 on the year. Does have a home run with 13 runs batted in. Oh, he goes from a stretch. Here's the pitch from Hines. Good fastball right in the outside corner, 0-1. Ooh, that one's just inside.
Yep, didn't wrap around. It wrapped around. Didn't come in.
Guess we're going to give you the dimensions now. Down the left field line is 330 in the left field power alley. 375 straightaway center is 400. Power alley to the right is 365 and it's 320 down the right field line.
Yeah,
ball high.
They didn't have the power alleys years past.
No, they didn't.
So they put them in now.
2-1 the count. Three and 1 now. Pitch stays outside. Fly ball in the shallow center. Under is Brody Morrow, makes the catch, one away.
So there were 3 of them, right?
Yes, you got 3 Brodies for Ranney. So that'll bring up Connor Halverson. Halverson batting .264 in the year. Does have a homer with 6 runs batted in. Stays outside. 1-0. Pitch stays high again, 2-0. And that hits the outside corner, 2-1. Yeah, so you got Brody Gargiulo, Brody Morrow, and Brody McCorkle. And we got 3 mics umpiring today. Three and 1 now on Halverson. Chopper to short. Lopez, tough throw, not in time. Infield hit there for Halverson.
Good try. Just too deep into the hole. Couldn't be made there by Lopez.
All right, so that'll bring up Ryan Tedisco. Tedisco batting .306 on the year. Does have 5 homers and 23 runs batted in. Left-handed batter here. Pitch stays outside. 1-0. Let's see how much of a lead Halverson will have off first base there. See if they're going to do things on the base paths here for Howell. Wind now blown over to left field. 1-0, stays high, 2-0. Halverson takes his lead off first. See if Hines will throw over there. He does not. And that one's sliced foul. 2-1. Two and one to count to Disco. Ooh, hits that inside corner there. Good breaking pitch there, but I don't think Tedisco liked it, but in any event, it is 2-2. Halverson will take his lead off first now. There goes the runner, Halverson, and that one just reached out and fouled away.
Yeah, a little nubber.
Yep. Count still remains 2-2, so a little hit and run maybe, or just trying to stay alive was Tedisco in the at-bat. Two and two, still the count. And that one popped up, foul to the left and out of play. Tedisco's hanging in there. Here it comes again. Oh, swing and a miss, struck him out, took something off that one.
I was going to say a changeup.
All right, two away, and that'll bring up Jake Leote. Leote is batting .447 on the year. Does have a home run with 8 runs batted in. Fly ball into right. Canton should be under it, and he does. He makes the catch, and that will do it for the inning. So that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. So at the end of 1 inning of play, it is no score between Ranney and Howell. Well, each team had a hit in the inning, but nobody scored. So we're going to head to the top of the second. Due up for Ranney will be Jake Abrams, Brody Morrow, and Nico Orimrin. So Jake Abrams batting .455 on the year. Pitch is low, ball 1. Pitches out of the strike zone, a little outside there. 2-0. From Bertan. That one hits the inside corner, 2-1. Breaking pitch in there for a strike, 2-2. Sliced foul. All right. 2-2 again. Popped up. Fly ball in the center. Acker fighting his son, but he makes the catch. 1 away. That'll bring up Brody Morrow. Morrow on the year, batting 120. Does have a home run. Left-handed batter here. Sliced foul, 0-1. Breaking pitch, line drive, bouncer to second, now to Disco. Easy play to first, 2 away. Thought originally was going to hang up there, but Disco let it bounce to him.
Yeah, sometimes they can get tricky. He takes a bad spin, can get away from him, but it's right in front of him. I didn't know if he was going to dive and make the catch too.
Yes.
But he let it hit the ground and still got the easy out.
Yeah, he made the right choice there. Well, that will bring up Nico Omerman. Omerman is batting 267 on the year. Swinging a strike 1. Called strike, 0-2. Quickly to Omerman. And that's going to be a base hit into right field. Cut off there by Halverson. Good job by him.
Yep.
So clean base hit there.
Saved a double.
Yes. That'll bring up Braden Cox. Cox batting 240 on the year. See what Omerman does on the base paths. He takes his lead off first. Sliced to the backstop. 0-1. And fly ball into the left center. Hacker can't get it. Round in second is Omerman. He's being waved around. Here he comes. He's going to come home for the game's first run. On an RBI double there by Braden Cox, making it 1-0 Ranney.
Yeah, good solid hit there. Got past the center fielder, and from there, easy run.
So that'll bring up David Canton. Canton batting 0.95 in a year. Ball outside, 1-0. Pitch is low, 2-0 now.
Roman, it was down 0-2, and he got the hit, and that 2-out rally started.
And ground ball to short, picked there by Kavanaugh. A little high, and it's going to be over Vetrano's head. And round in third, and scoring is Cox.
Yeah, just an E6 on that one, no question about it. Made a good play to stop it. Just didn't make a good throw.
So it makes it 2-0 in favor of Ranney.
So back to the top of the order.
Yes, that will bring up Robel, Robbie Robel. Ball down low. Robel popped out the second, his first at bat.
Yeah, Kavanaugh a little down on himself there. Thought he should have had the third out.
There goes the runner. Canton over to second. Safe, and it was a strike call, by the way. So 1-1 to call, but stealing second is Canton. And that one fouled back 1-2 now to Robel. And that one pounded foul. Still remains 1-2. So Ranney breaks through with 2 in a second here.
Yeah, 2 out, nobody on. You're thinking, it's 1, 2, 3 inning, but not the case, including an unearned run.
And just fouled off there by Robel. Trying to steal third there was Canton now.
That's not really a good play because you don't want to be the third out at third base, and pretty much a hit to the outfield is probably going to score you anyway with 2 out.
No, Robel was surprised by that, but he did foul it off.
Let's see if they try a pickoff play.
You'll see Tedisco's leaning towards the bag. Now he isn't. Looking back there is Bertan. Popped up. It's going to be playable. Let's see who's going to get this one. And it's going to be second baseman. Tedisco makes the catch.
Sort of had to swipe at the ball and lost his hat.
Yes.
But they get out of it.
They do, but Ranney scores 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left. So at the end of 1.5 innings, it is Ranney 2 and Howell nothing.
Yeah, there should be an error there. I don't know
Yeah, I have it on the scoreboard, by the way. It should. I don't know. And this should be mirrored. It actually.
Oh, no, I guess we can't show it anymore.
Yeah, I guess not. All right. Yeah. Okay.
Got a mix up there.
Yep.
Yeah, it's reversed.
Yes. So,
had to get that fixed.
Yes, we are. Yes, we will. So we'll have to leave it like this.
Yes.
But I'll tell you the line score. Well, due up for Howell will be Matt Ventrano, Alex Bondaroo, and Jack Quinn. Ventrano batting .311 on the year. Pitches high, 1-0. Does have a homer. 6 runs batted in. That one's up and in, 2-0. slice to the right and foul. 2-1. So it should be Ranney, 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors. And Howell, no runs, 1 hit, 1 error. So there you have it. Two and 1 to count. Here's the pitch from Hines. Ground ball to second. Robel has it. 1 away. Now bring up Alex Bondaroo. Bondaroo batting 400 on the year. Ooh, inside, almost hit him.
Yeah, I thought it might hit his arm there, but it didn't.
Outside corner there, 1-1. Swing and miss. Good breaking pitch there. 1-2. There on Bondaroo. Ooh, inside corner, strike 3. A little surprise on that one. Bondaroo thought that was inside, almost hit him, but, he jackknifed a little bit. But home plate umpire said, Mike Mallow said, nope, inside corner, strike 3. So 2 away, and now bring up Jack Quinn. Quinn is batting .292 on the year. Does have 2 home runs. 6 runs batted in. Pitch stays high, 1-0. Another pitch stays high on the fastball there, 2-0. Dark Leotti on deck. That one's in there for a strike. 2-1. I know it's early, but Hines is sometimes been falling behind a little bit, but he's fought back.
Not giving up the walks yet. Not that time.
Pop up. Oh! I think, second baseman Robel makes the catch. Yeah. Lopez almost.
No, shortstop, I think.
Lopez did get it. Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Boy, I thought that was a second baseman's ball.
I agree with that.
That was on his side of the field.
Yes.
But they get away with it.
Sure did. So that'll do it for Howell 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. So at the score at the end of 2, it is Ranney 2, Howell nothing here on the Lighthouse Sports Network. All right, we're going to head to the top of the 3rd with Ranney leading it 2-0. And to give the play-by-play here for innings 3, 4, and 5 is Dean Perry.
All right, thanks a lot. Leading off for Ranney will be Ricky Lopez. He struck out looking his first time up. popped up. Third baseman. He couldn't make the catch. That was Liotti. So it is a foul ball.
It is.
But definitely a definite missed opportunity.
Yeah, you can tell he had a little bit of trouble. He's backing up,
Yep.
maybe a little windy. Shortstop would have had the better angle, but he was too far away from the play to make anything happen. So yeah, it had to be third baseman's play there, but unfortunately for Howell, there are no outs.
0-1 in tight, 1-1. So 2-1. Line foul, 2-2.
Yeah, good pitch there because he threw it inside, and Lopez, once he hit it fast to the left, it wasn't going to be fair.
Yeah, the only place he could have put it.
So good placement on the pitching there by Bertan.
Little slapper to right, and that's going to be a base hit for Lopez.
Yeah, good piece hitting there by Lopez. Took the pitch and just took it to right field.
So that's the fourth hit for Ranney. And that will bring up Brody I can't read your writing.
Gargiulo.
Gargiulo.
It's spelled differently.
Okay.
If you see it's Garguilo, but I thought it was Garguilo, but it's Gargillo.
Gargillo. So he singled his first time up, so he's 1 for 1. One and 0. See if Lopez is off. Slap foul, 1-1. So the Panthers with a 2-0 lead. Trying to tack on here in the top of the third. I'm missing a couple baseballs, I guess. For a ball to go and play, and nobody has one.
Yeah, you're right.
I was wondering what the delay is.
Here,
finally. One and 1 is the count. Fly ball to right. Halverson going back, makes the catch. Not easy. 1 down.
Yeah, I mean, just got to. Yeah, defense got to be aware here with this wind.
Yeah. That'll bring up McCorkle. Brody McCorkle, lead grounder into fielder's choice his first time up. 0 for 1. Throw to the first. They had him leaning a little bit there. Lopez, like he was ready to go there. And into the hole past Liotti and Cavanaugh for a base hit.
Yeah, chopper right there, right? Found the hole.
Yep. That's a base hit there. 5th hit for the Panthers. And that will bring up Jake Aarons. Is that right?
Jake Abrams.
Abrams.
I know my writing's a little sloppy.
Okay. Takes one high. Abrams flied out to center his first time up. Grounder to second, could be double play. Tedesco to second, Cavanaugh over to first, double play. All right, so we've reached the end of the top of the third. after the 4-6-3 double play. For the Panthers, they're out here in the third. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. And the score at the end of 2.5 innings, it's Ranney 2, Howell nothing. So it'll be 8-9-1 for the Rebels coming up here in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, that ground ball's hit so hard. Those Taylor made that double play.
Yep, well executed too by the infield. Derek Liotti will lead it off for the Rebels. Hitting .333. He's got no homers and 8 runs batted in. Perfect day here in Lincroft, here on the campus of Brookdale Community College. Dean Perry along with Glenn Perry.
We've already had an 80-degree day this spring.
Yes.
So it was earlier in April.
Yeah, it was a week after we froze it in Rumson.
Yes. And a week later, it got back into the 80s. So.
That's it. Liotti steps in, going against Hines. It's on the outside corner, strike 1. Time called.
First gust here.
Yes.
It's been breezy, but not gusty.
Outside, 1-1. So our championship week again here on the Lighthouse Sports Network. We had during basketball season and wrestling that last week in February. Yep. That's a strike. 1-2. Or second to last week in February, somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm.
Swung on and missed. 1 down here in the 3rd. That'll bring up Connor Acker. Acker hitting .250, no homers, and 1 run batted in.
Well, I guess we should be talking about some of the NJSIAA laws that have been passed this week.
Yeah, rule changes, I guess you can say.
Yes.
Even that's outside ball 1.
The biggie is the shot clock in basketball. They passed the 35-second shot clock, and it'll be taking effect in the 27-28 season. Not next year, but the year after.
Yeah, because schools, ball too, as schools have to, buy the shot clocks and get an official for it too.
Yes.
So you got to give them a year, to transition into that.
The lacrosse shot clock failed.
Yes. Ooh, he was about to ring that up, but it stayed high, 3-0.
And also, girls flag football will be a sanctioned sport next year.
Yep, so we'll have state championships in girls flag football next spring, and I'm sure we'll have some games now. That's a strike. You can have, conference championships this year.
Correct.
I'm sure conference will have one. We'll see if we can cover the final there. Grounder to 3rd, taken in by Orman. and throws to first, 2 down. And that'll bring up Kavanaugh, who flied out to center his first time up. So Waylon Kavanaugh will step in. Swung on and missed, 0-1. Nice sweeper there. They call it sweepers now.
Yes.
Every pitcher has a sweeper.
It's not the trend name.
Yes.
The sweeper.
And a liner caught by the shortstop Lopez. And that will do it for Howell here in the third as they go 1-2-3. So we go to the top of the fourth inning with the score Ranney 2 and Howell nothing.
What?
So it'll be 6, 7, and 8 for the Panthers here in the fourth. Brody Morrow grounded out to second his first time up. Swung on and missed, 0-1. Tapper to first, stays fair.
Wow.
And Vetrano just steps on the bag. All you do is snag it and step on the bag.
Yeah, past the first base bag is the first baseman's umpire's call, so called it fair. That was Mike McStudy there.
Nico Orman singled and scored his first time up. Low, ball 1. It's in the dirt, 2-0. It's low, 3-0. Takes ball 4 inside, and there's the walk. And that will bring up Braden Cox. Cox doubled in a run in the second. He's definitely off on that. Throw her down to second, goes into center field. He's going to have to stay.
Yeah.
Because Orman didn't know where it was, but he does get a stolen base. And it was a ball.
Yeah, big jump there by Orman. I think he was going just before the pitch was being thrown. I mean, just
one of those leaners, and then as soon as he started to deliver the plate, he was off. So runner in scoring position now. Again, this time he did step off, and in a rundown, Liotti has it now. Throw to the shortstop, Throw to the pitcher, and he's out. So Bertan with the caught stealing on the tag there.
Yep.
So that will go 1-5-6-1, if you can believe that.
Yes. The Omeran, he went a little too far in that one.
Yeah, he went to the well once too often on that one. Yeah,
yes.
he got away with the first one. He didn't get away with the second one. So Cox is in there with a 1-0 count. And that's a strike, 1-1. That's huge. That's low, 2-1. So 2 out, nobody on now.
Yeah, nice job by Howell with the rundown defense
Yes.
right there. I mean, that was hard to do there because Omeran kept going back and forth between second and third there on the rundown.
2-2 now. And you got to make sure you're not in the way, too, of the runner. You get clipped, you're going to call for interference.
Yeah, look like the defensive players are peeling off
Yes.
once they threw the ball.
Right over us, stays 2-2. A couple vehicles behind us, so you got to be aware.
Yeah,
Good crowd here today, by the way.
Yes.
Perfect day for baseball. Liner to center. Acker going back. Can't get it to the wall. Cox goes past second on his way to third, and he's gonna make it. A 2-out triple for Braden Cox.
Yeah, I want to harp on it, but how big was that caught stealing at third? That cost them a run there.
So that's the 6th hit for the Panthers. And that'll bring up Canton, David Canton. Reached on an error in the second, 0 for 1, which scored a run, by the way. Strike 1. Swung on and missed in the dirt, 0-2. Low, 1-2. Tomorrow night, we're scheduled to be at a venture crossing for the Ocean County Softball Championship between Southern Regional and Toms River East. Game time is 7 o'clock. Swung on and missed, and that will do it for Howell here in the 4th. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. And the score at the end of 3.5 innings, it's Ranney 2, Howell 0. Oh, all right. All right, we're back. I think I said that'll do for Howell in the 4th, but actually it was Ranney that was done in the top of the 4th. Now it'll be Howell here in the bottom of the 4th. It'll be 2, 3, and 4 for the Rebels. Connor Halverson will lead it off. He singled his first time up. Liner foul, 0-1. popped up on the infield. Lopez calling for it. Makes the catch, 1 down. And I'll bring up Ryan Tedesco, who struck out his first time up.
It looks like Hines is letting his defense do the work for him right now.
He has 3 strikeouts, which is pretty good. Strikeout per inning. Swung on and missed, 0-1. Tedesco a little down on himself on that swing. Ooh, stayed high. He's about to call it a strike there, but
yeah, I thought it made it top of the strike zone right there, but no, guess not.
nope.
Can't tap the helmet.
That's a strike. 1-2.
Yeah, that would be a Gargiulo who'd have to tap the top of his catcher's mask there for the challenge. Sorry, we don't have any virtual replay here.
No. Up the middle, snagged there by Lopez, throws the first, 2 down. Had him play perfectly there.
Yes, right behind the bag.
And that will bring up Jake Liotti. Liotti flat out to right his first time up. Outside corner, strike 1. Little fister into center, but caught there by Morrow. And that will do it for Howell here in the 4th as they go 1-2-3 in inning number 4. So we'll go to inning number 5 with the score Ranney 2 and Howell nothing. All right, top of the order for the Panthers here in the 5th. Robbie Roble will lead it off for the Panthers here in the 5th. He is 0 for 2. He's popped out to second both times. So Roble steps in, takes a strike, 0-1. Tapper foul, 0-2. Swung on and missed, but has to be thrown down by Liotti, and 1 down now. And I'll bring up Ricky Lopez, who is 1 for 2. Tapper foul. Liner, Fister into left. That's a base hit. Quinn comes up with it. So Lopez is on with a single.
They've gotten a hit in every inning, haven't they? I think they have.
Yes, they have. 1 hit in the first, 2 in the second, 2 in the third, and 1 in the fourth, and 1 here in the fifth. Gargiulo will come up now 1 for 2. Runners off. Lopez throw down to second, and he is safe. He just got in. And it was a strike. Just got in. Good throw by Liotti. Tapper foul, 0-2. In the way Hines is pitching, if you're Bertan, you really want to keep that 2 up there.
Yeah, we talk about Ranney pitching well here in this Monmouth County tournament. Today's no exception.
And a turnaround, nobody home. Foul back, stays 0-2.
Yeah, the big question is, are Ranney going to try to steal third base here at 1 out? They tried before. I think it'd be a little more conservative here.
Yeah, well, it was Omen, and otherwise this is Lopez. I don't think Lopez is going to do it.
Especially
Omen
low
did,
2
yeah,
count, too.
Yes. Liner in the center, base hit. Lopez didn't get a great jump. He didn't know he was going to get caught or not. He'll stay at third.
He slipped.
Well, he slipped in.
He's back.
Oh, he's off. Oh, he is safe. Okay.
Oh.
I thought he was going to call him out coming off the bag, but he didn't.
Yeah, the third base umpire, Mike Impressive. He was pointing. I thought saying he got off the bag, but he never did.
So runners on the corners now.
Yeah, Lopez had to hesitate a little bit, see if he was going to be caught.
So that's the 8th hit now.
Oh, courtesy runner here.
Okay. And that's 22 again.
Yeah, I know. Me and my writing, huh?
Yep.
I know. Next one.
Oh, there is Andrew
No.
Moore. I'm sorry. Ranney, my bad. It's Matthew Lucci. Lucci's running. So runners on the corners with 1 out. So Bertan, we'll see if he can try to get a double play. He's had one earlier in the game. Step off to third and the old fake to first.
That'll be in the Balkan majors.
That's right. Swung on and missed. 0-1.
Yeah, Ranney has 8 hits, but only 2 runs right now.
Another step off. Liner past the third baseman, Liotti, and a runner comes in. It'll make it 3-0 for Ranney as Lopez scores. So 3 straight hits for the Panthers.
Yeah, we're off the glove of Derek Liotti. Obviously, if he snags it, he could get a double play there.
Yeah.
Get Lopez double off third base there.
So now we'll see if we get a pitching change here.
Maybe.
So it'll be first and second, 1 out now. Liotti just went off his glove. It was hit so hard.
Yes.
Had a chance to snag it. It went by him. And if he catches, I don't know if Lopez was too far off the bag. So 3 straight hits for the Panthers. And that'll bring up Adams, who is 0 for 2. Fouled away, 0-1. Jake Adams, the designated hitter. Flied out the center and grounded into a 4-6-3 double play, and I'm sure Bertan wants him to do that again. Fly ball to right. Halverson under it, makes the catch, 2 down. Heading over to third is Gargiulo, so first and third, 2 out now.
Actually, it's Lucci.
Oh, Lucci running, I'm sorry. And that'll bring up Brody Morrow, who's 0 for 2. Left-handed hitter. Morrow grounded out the second and grounded out the first. Runner from first, fake there, so it'll be a stolen base on the strike call. So McGorkle goes down to second. Swung on and missed, 0-2. So a chance for Bertan to get out of the inning with only 1 run. Grounder to third. Liotti has it. He's going to have to go to first. High throw, and he's safe. And it gets by the first baseman, and now 2 runs will score on a throwing error by Liotti, so that's a big mistake there. So an E5 scores 2 runs.
Yeah, with Liotti, he actually bobbled it when he got the ground ball, popped out of his glove, came right back to him. And then I guess in hesitancy, threw it quickly, threw a little too high.
So now it's 5-0. That's a killer.
Yes, yeah, 2 runs scored on that play.
Runners off. Ball 1, throw down to second. He didn't slide, but he got in. Morrow, as Olmeren is up, he is 1 for 1 with a walk. And it was a ball, so it's 1-0. Outside, 2-0. So the second error by the Rebels. And 3 unearned runs because of it. Little fister in the center. Caught there by Acker. And that will do it for Ranney here in inning number 5, as they get 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 left. So the score at the end of 4.5 innings. I'm sorry, 3 runs. 3 runs. I said 2 by accident. 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, 1 left. So the score at the end of 4.5 innings. It's now Ranney 5 and Howell nothing. 5 runs on 9 hits now. All right, leading it off for the Rebels will be Matt Vetrano, who's 0 for 1. He grounded out the second his first time up. Hines only has given up 1 hit through 4 innings. That's low, ball 1. That's a strike, 1-1. So 1 over the minimum, actually.
That's pretty darn good.
That's low, 2-1. It's a strike, 2-2.
Like we have bullpen activity for Howell.
Fly ball to right. Canton under it, makes the catch. Actually, it was harder than it looked.
Yes. Kept drifting away from him in the right center field. Just kept going. Finally nailed it for the out.
So Alex Bondrew. Bonnaroo. I'm going to read your
Bondaroo.
Bondaroo. Struck out his first time up, 0 for 1. Yeah, Bondaroo, you're right. There it is. I can see it now. Swung on and missed, 0-1.
Yeah, your writing is better than mine. I'm just going to tell you that right now.
Well, 2 more outs, you get to read it yourself.
Thank you.
Check swing, didn't matter. He was called strike anyway.
Yeah, I think you offered, but it doesn't matter.
Usually you point at the bat when that happens, but I don't know.
I think he called it a strike.
I think he did call it a strike. It's 0-2 nonetheless. Doesn't matter. Swung on and missed. 2 down here in the 5th. And that'll bring up Jack Quinn, who popped out the short his first time up. Check swing and ball 1. That's low, 2-0. Fouled, 2-1. Two and 1. That's a strike, 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3, and that will do it.
Oh, he's pumped up there.
Yeah.
Fine, man.
I would be too, as the Rebels go 1-2-3 again here in the 5th. So we've reached the end of 5 innings. It's the score. The score is Ranney 5, Howell nothing. We'll take a timeout and be back. You're watching Lighthouse Sports on the Garden State Athletic Network. I guess it's 2 errors. I don't know how you did that. Oh.
Yeah, new pitcher, I think.
Okay. All right, we're still on the air.
Yes, sorry. No commercials. Looks like a pitching change here for Howell.
22. All right, we're back, getting ready for inning number 6, and to take you the rest of the way, we think, because it's looking good for Ranney, is Glenn Perry.
Thank you very much, Dean. And we'll have a new pitcher here for Howell. It is Andrew Morin. Morin is 1-0 in the year, ERA of 1.75. 12 innings pitched, 12 hits yielded, 9 walks, 6 strikeouts. So it'll be 8-9-1 in the batting order here for Ranney. It'll be Braden Cox, followed by David Canton, and then sorry about that. And it'll be Robbie Robo. Swing and miss, strike 1 there for Cox. He is 2 for 2. He has 2 triples. Excuse me, a double. So he had a double and a triple. RBI double and scored in the second and had a triple in the fourth. Count is 1-1. High fastball, 2-1. Three one now on Cox. A little fister and in the left field for a base hit.
So hit number 10 now for the Panthers.
Yes. So that'll bring up David Canton. 0 for 2, reached on an error in the second, stole a base, and then struck out swinging in the fourth. Bunt attempt, strike 1.
Yeah, he definitely went after it. Getting some signs, I guess.
Okay. Pitches outside, 1-1. Bunted foul, 1-2 now.
See if the bunt is still on.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it still is. I mean, they're up 5-0. The 9-hitter up. Looks like he's going to swing away here. There goes the runner, foul back. Still 1-2. So Cox will have to go back to first base. 10 hits here for Ranney. Pitches way outside, 2-2. Two coming here for Morin. Cox goes again, foul back. Got the Yellow Jackets flying around here.
Yes.
You got two of them here.
Yeah, usually the carpenter bees around the wood.
Yes. There goes Cox again. Popped up. Foul territory. See if Vetrano has a play. He does.
Oh.
And back to first, double play as Cox gets doubled off. Good coverage there by Morin to cover first.
Yep.
So 2 away, and that will bring up the top of the order here. So 3-1 on the double play. Now bring up Robbie Robel. Now gets by the catcher. Ball 1-0. He's 0 for 3. Popped out the second twice back in the first and second innings and then struck out swinging in the fifth.
And that was the minus of stealing second there. Got caught off. Unless he got deked out at second base. That could have helped too.
Yes. 2-0 to count. Yeah, he could have. You're right.
You know, I mean, that ball was way up in the air.
And Cox had a good jump off first base. That one fouled behind us. 2-1. Ground ball to third. Good snag there by Lodi. The long throw over is not in time. So infield hit there for Robel. That'll bring up Ricky Lopez. Lopez is 2 for 3. Struck out looking in the first, singled in the third, and then singled and scored in the fifth. Fly ball to right. Halverson back, makes the catch, and that will do it for the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. So we'll head to the bottom of the 6th. 5.5 innings complete here at McLaughlin Field. Ranney leads it 5-0. All right, we're going to head to the bottom of the 6th. It'll be 3, 4, and 5 in the batting order. It'll be Brody Gargiulo, followed by Brody McCorkle and Jake Abrams. Ranney leads at 5-0. Noah Hines has been the story thus far today for Ranney here in this Monmouth County Championship. Gargiulo is strike call.
Did I goof up somewhere?
No, I goofed up because
Okay.
I didn't flip it. It's 8-9-1 in the batting order. I still had Ranney there, so it's actually Derek Leotti, Connor Acker, and Waylon Kavanaugh. Leotti is 0 for 1. Struck out swinging in the 3rd. Now we got a fly ball to right. Canton makes the catch, 1 away. Now Connor Acker steps in. He's 0 for 1. He grounded out the 3rd, back in the 3rd.
So I think he has 5 strikeouts through 5. Is that right? Takes a strike there.
Yes, you're right.
So 1 per inning. It's pretty good.
Yes. And his defense has been the story as well. They've been making plays out there.
And no walks.
Oh, that's huge because we were talking about that in the pregame. Hines was yielding too many walks, but not today. That one, top foul.
So in between innings, we'll have to see if the runs, hits, and errors work. We haven't updated. It might be working now.
Okay,
so we'll test it after the 6th inning.
Alrighty.
If it's good, we'll keep on doing it.
Ooh, that one. A little high and inside there as Acker had to duck. 2-1 now. Excuse me, should be 2-2.
There was a foul ball. That's a good question.
No, they have 2-1.
Let's see what the umpire says. Timeout. No, he didn't put the count up.
Okay.
So, all right.
All right. Doesn't indicate what the count is.
Usually they do that.
Scoreboard has 2-1. I thought it had 2-2, but we'll see. High and away.
So it's either 3-1 or 3-2.
Let's see.
Usually full count, he says so, but maybe it is 3-1. Let's see.
Okay.
2. No.
Yeah, 3-2.
3-2 is the count. So it is full count.
Fly ball to left. Going back is Cox and makes the catch.
Wow.
Defense for Ranney's been smooth today.
Yep, no mistakes out in the field. Not giving Howell any extra outs.
They're running Waylon Kavanaugh's 0 for 2. He flied out the center back in the 1st and then lined out the short in the 3rd. Strike, yep. Good pitch there in the inside corner there from Hines. That one's off the plate, 1-1. And that one stays inside there.
Wrapped around the plate.
Three and one now.
I'm sure he doesn't want to have his first walk of the day.
Nope. Now it stays high. That's first walk yielded. So a 2-out walk. That would have Connor Halverson, who has the lone hit for Howell. He had a single in the first and then popped out to short back in the fourth.
Ooh, called it high. Boy, oh boy. I think Hines not very happy with that call.
No.
Even the last pitch, he could have called a strike too.
Thrower to first, getting back safely there is Kavanaugh. Yeah, the head coach for Ranney is Pat Gironi. And for Howell is Miguel Arroyo. That one's in there for a strike. Time called. Pace of this game's been pretty good.
Yeah, it has been. It's warm, but it's not hot and humid. That's the worst, when the pace of play is slow on a hot, humid day. Oh, hit him.
Yep, just nicked him. Hit by pitch now.
Yeah, down 5-0, you're going to take that. You need base runners.
Well, that'll bring up Ryan Tedisco, who's 0 for 2. Struck out swinging in the first and a ground out to short back in the fourth. Conference time between Brody Gargiulo and Noah Hines. First threat here for Howell as they have a runner in scoring position here.
No, it's a warm-up action for Ranney.
Yes.
Number 2, it looks like.
That will be J.L. Galena. First trouble here for Hines. Inside corner, strike one. And that one's just a little low. 1-1. Still a comfortable 5-0 lead here for Ranney. But Hines would love to get out of this inning here. He's tossing 5 shutout innings thus far. 5 2/3 to be exact. Swinging a strike 2. One, 2 coming. Ooh, that one gets by Gargiulo, and both runners move up as Kavanaugh goes to third and Halverson to second. That should be a wild pitch.
Well, it's pretty big now. If he gets a hit, it makes it 5-2.
Yes. 2-2 should be the count.
Yep, they did that.
Little flare around the left center field, and Morrow tried to catch it. Dives for it, couldn't get it. 2-run score. Round on second there is Tedisco, and he's going to slide into third with a 2-run triple.
It could be a double and an error. He did bobble it out
All
there.
right.
We're going to have to double check on that. All right, they're going to go with the triple.
Okay.
First pitch is a called strike.
Okay. All right, just getting the scoreboard going here. Okay. So they're going to call a triple in, 2-run triple.
0-1.
Swinging a strike 2.
And who's up now?
It is Jake Liotti, who's 0 for 2, flied out the right in the first and flied out the center in the fourth.
Okay.
0-2 on Liotti. And that one in the dirt, blocked there by Gargiulo. High and away.
Hines really wants to get this last down here.
Yes. And it stays outside.
Yep.
Full count now.
This might be his last batter. We'll see.
Yes.
Because he gets on, the tying run comes up.
You mentioned J.O. Galena is warming up in the Ranney bullpen.
Just outside.
Yeah, you could tell Hines wanted that pitch, but he never got it. Ball 4.
That might be it now. Conference. I think Galena knows he's coming in.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see. Hasn't made a move yet.
Coming up will be Matt Vetrano. Home plate umpire Mike Malif will head towards the pitching mound.
Saying you got to make your mind up here.
Let's see what Pat Gironi will do here. Gonna leave him in the game.
Okay.
So Vetrano is 0 for 2, grounded out the second, back in the second, and flied out the right in the fifth. Let's see if Liotti will try to steal second here. Pitch is low, 1-0.
A little dicey here for the Panthers.
Yeah.
2 out, nobody on, and since then, it's been trouble.
Yeah, that 2-out walk.
Yeah, it's always the walk.
Time called, or actually, I guess Wine just stepped off the rubber.
Yeah. I think the catcher's trying to get the signals from the dugout. That's what it looks like. Gargiulo.
Mm-hmm. Ground ball to third. Overman has it over to first. In time. Good job there by McCorkle at first to scoop it. That will do it for the inning. However, Howell gets on the scoreboard. 2 runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. So at the end of 6 innings, the score is Ranney 5 and Howell 2. All right, we're back. We're head to the top of the 7th with the score. Ranney 5 and Howell 2. Due up for the Panthers will be Brody Gargiulo, Brody McCorkle, and then Jake Abrams. Warren still in the game. Gargiulo is 2 for 3, singled in the first, flied out the right in the third, and then singled in the fifth. He scored in that 3-run 5th inning as Gargiulo had to get out of the way there.
We got to come up with the player of the game. I was definitely going to say Hines before
Yes.
those 2 runs scored, but let's see anybody offensively we can go with.
Let's see.
You know, Lopez has 2 hits.
Mm-hmm.
Up high. Who had the double and the triple?
It was Braden Cox.
Okay.
And that one pounded foul.
So to come up with something. If he goes the distance, maybe we give it to Hines.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because there are a couple of runs were scored on errors, not on RBIs.
Yes.
So. And it hits the outside corner. 2-2 should be the count. Swing and miss, struck him out. One away. That'll bring up Brody McCorkle. He is 2 for 3. Grounded on the fielder's choice in the first, singled in the third, and had a RBI single and scored in the fifth. That one foul to the right now to play. Inside.
Yeah, inside, yeah.
1-1. That one high in the fastball. 2-1. They hit him.
Hit him. It did hit him. I didn't know it hit him or the bat at first.
Yeah.
I was just seeing if he swung at it. He did not.
No, he definitely didn't swing.
Yeah, they checked it out.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So we're going to have Jake Abrams step in. He is 0 for 3. Flied out the center in the second, grounded a double play in the third, and then flied out the right in the fifth.
No, it's still hurting. He's.
Oh.
I guess the trainer wants to look at him.
Okay.
I'm sure he's probably like, just get me to first base. Looks like he's not really hurt.
Because he got that pad, but I think it got him on the inside portion of his forearm.
There we go. He's ready to go.
High and away, 1-0. Called strike, 1-1. Down low, 2-1. And it is down the third base line. Fair. Or is it foul?
Foul,
Now it's foul. We never got an indication. Now finally.
I think that the umpire got twisted around. He couldn't make a call until he got his balance.
I saw the runners going. I said, well, maybe it's fair. But then Mike Impressa at the last second calls it foul.
Yeah, he got twisted around, and then he's like, oh, foul.
Count is 2-2 on Abrams. Foul back. Like a breaking pitch there. 2-2. Still the count there on Jake Abrams. Stretch for Warren. Here it comes. Ground ball to short. Havano steps on second, throws over to first. Good scoop there by Vetrano. Double play. That will do it for the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. So we're going to head to the bottom of the seventh. 6.5 innings complete here at McLaughlin Field. Score is 5-2 in favor of Ranney. All right, we're going to head to the bottom of the seventh. 5-2 in favor of Ranney. Looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter here for Ranney.
For Howell.
For Howell, excuse me. It's going to be Michael Soriano.
So last chance for the Rebels here. Need 3 to tie, 4 to win.
So Hines still in there. Called strike, 0-1. Foul tipped, 0-2. Foul back. And that one stays out of the strike zone, 1-2. One and two to count. Soriano calls time. Three more outs to get for Ranney. And that one, tap foul. Still kept alive there, 1-2 on Soriano. Just off the plate, 2-2. Full count now. Hines might be tiring a little bit.
I think you're right.
I'm surprised they didn't take him out after 6, but
Yeah.
they're going to keep him in there for the 7, try to get the complete game. This might be his final batter, we'll see. Swinging and struck him out.
That was a strike, too. No, fortunately, the catcher threw it in the left field.
You did catch it, you didn't have to throw to first there.
No.
I'll bring up Jack Quinn. He is 0 for 2. He popped out the short back in the second and struck out swinging in the 5th. So if Hines goes the distance, we'll probably give him the play of the game. He just had a one blip in the 6th inning, but besides that, he yielded just that one hit.
Yep.
It's been perfect besides this 1st and the 6th. High fastball, 1-0.
I don't know what the pitch count is, too. You got to keep an eye on that.
That is true.
Because he might go over his limit, and then he'd have to come out.
Yeah, he had limited amount of pitches before the 6th. Called strike, 1-1.
Of course, it depends how many days rest he had and all that.
He is working towards the bottom of the order, so. It's Quinn being the 7 hitter here. Foul to the right now to play. So it's 1-2 now. There on Quinn.
So you guys, 6 strikeouts now? I think that's right.
Correct.
Oh.
Reached out, popped out up to second. Robel makes the catch 2 away.
Yeah, he had him reaching on that one.
Well, comes down to Derek Leote here. He is 0 for 2, struck out swinging in the 3rd. And then flat out the right in the 6th.
So Noah Hines going to try to go to this distance here. He's got one more out to get.
Off the plate, 1-0. High fastball, 2-0.
Yeah, hopefully he's not overthrowing here.
Yeah, trying to get that last out there.
Low.
3-0 now. I would think Leote, he could take 2 pitches here. He's
Yes.
definitely taking this pitch coming up.
Has to. I think you're right. He's got to take 2. He's got to get on base. His run means nothing. Yeah, he might take another one here.
Yep. Ball 4. So another base on balls there. It's his 2nd walk. Excuse me, his 3rd walk. Did have a hit by pitch as well. That'll bring up Connor Acker. Acker is 0 for 2, grounded out the 3rd back in the 3rd, and then flied out the left in the 6th inning.
Yeah, this is a big at bat.
I think so. I think this is going to be his final batter, no matter what.
I think you're right, especially to go back to the top of the order, right?
Yes. One-0 now. High and tight, 2-0. No, trying to get that last out there for Ranney. 2-0 count. Let's see what Acker does. He might take here, unless it's a really good pitch. 3-0. Yeah, well, Hines looking towards the dugout. That's not a good sign there.
No. He's got to take 2 here.
As a matter of fact, bullpen has stopped.
Yeah.
So looks like called strike, 3-1. Again, might be taking another pitch here.
Should, as one means nothing. It's the guy on deck.
Inside, ball 4. And that's probably going to do it for Noah Hines.
Yeah, you could tell he was trying to get that final out. He just couldn't do it. Yep.
That'll bring up J.R. Galena out of the bullpen. Galena has an ERA of 8.22. 72 thirds innings, 15 walks, 10 strikeouts, 8 hits.
Yeah, too many walks and
Yes.
strikeouts. And you just got to get one out, though, but it's a tying run. So you can try to get the last out here, try to get the save.
Yep, tying run comes to the plate for Howell in Waylon Kavanaugh.
He's what, 0 for 2 with a walk?
Yes, flied out to center back in the first, then he lined out to short in the third. Once again, Ranney trying to get that one last out to win the Monmouth County title. It's been a little too hard for him right now to get that last out, but they have one more opportunity here.
Yep, a little drama now.
So stepping in is Waylon Kavanaugh. Wind has died down. I'm looking at the flag. Not much wind right now.
It's like the outfield's pretty much straight up. Slight left field tilt by the center fielder Morrow.
And that pitch stays high, 1-0.
Try to go with the curveball there.
And that one goes in there for a strike, 1-1. Howell had none on, 2 outs, but they draw the tying run to the plate here. Comebacker right to Galena. Underhand toss to first, and it's over, and Ranney wins the Monmouth County Championship by a final score of 5-2. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 left. So congratulations to the Panthers as they win it.
So I guess we're going to go with Noah Hines. As
Yeah, we'll still go with Hines. We'll have the trophy ceremony, and Dean will talk to Noah Hines. So Ranney took advantage of a couple of Howell errors to score, but it was Noah Hines. Couldn't quite get the complete game. He went 6 2/3, yielded 2 runs. So Ranney was in control, had the 2 runs in the second inning, had a 5-0 lead. They scored 3 in the top of the 5th. Give Howell credit, they fought, got 2 runs in the 6th, and had the tying run come to the plate in the 7th, so they had an opportunity basically to tie it up if there's a home run there. Save goes to J.L. Galena. Win goes to, obviously, Noah Hines. Lost to John Bertan. He pitched a pretty good game. As I mentioned, a couple of defensive mishaps. So, a little conference here for Ranney. I should remember the final line. It's 5 runs, 11 hits, no errors, and Howell 2 runs, 2 hits, 2 errors. And there's the trophy right there. Dean will try to get the player of the game, although we have a couple reporters there. So let's see if Dean can get Hines first. Looks like they have the team picture with the trophy. So Ranney improved to 9-8, and Howell dropped to 10-7. Ranney's in South Jersey non-public B. Obviously, Gloucester Catholics at the powerhouse in that bracket. State brackets have not come out yet. All right, looks like Dean will have the player of the game here. Okay.
All right. You go, Glenn? All right, we're player of the game, Noah Hines, and congratulations on the win.
Thank you. Thank you.
Coming into today, I guess, your walks are up a little bit, but you had no walks up until 5 2/3, so you felt you were in command today.
Yeah, trying to get ahead first pitch, missed a little bit in the first couple innings, but just getting back in the zone, making sure I trust my stuff, and getting outs, trusting my defense.
And you only gave up 1 hit through those 5 2/3 as well, so I guess, you thought you were in control.
Yeah. Definitely trust my defense. They always make plays for me, so full trust in them all the time.
And I'll tell you what, your defense is flawless today, too.
Yep, of course. They practice a lot. We've worked on things, and, that's what got us to here.
And also, you took advantage of some miscues on Howell's end, too, 3 unearned runs.
Yep. We've been practicing base running, too, making sure that we know what we're doing in certain situations. Thanks to Pat and all the other coaches. They trust us, and, got the job done.
9 seed, you win it. How about that?
Yeah, 2-6 to start the season. Obviously, that's not what we wanted. We have a legacy that we want to carry out since the 2023 team, and we wanted to do it ourselves. So leave our legacy. Yeah.
All right, congratulations on the win, and good luck the rest of the way. Okay.
All right, we'll wrap things up as Ranney wins it by a final score of 5-2. Our next game will be tomorrow night at Adventure Sports in Jackson. It'll be the Ocean County Championship as the Toms Reese Raiders will take on the Southern Regional Rams. As Dean will be coming up shortly here. Okay. Like I say, we're about to wrap things up here. As I mentioned, I know we had the line score. I think it was 5 runs, 11 hits, no errors, and then Howell 2 runs, 2 hits, 2 errors.
Yes.
So, and as I mentioned, tomorrow night we're going to be at Adventure Sports in Jackson for the Ocean County Championship, weather permitting, of course, as Toms Reese will take on Southern. And then Thursday we had the Ocean County Baseball Championship at Central Regional as Brook Memorial will take on Toms River South.
All right, and so that will wrap things up from here.